Hello and welcome to the next part in our lesson on Docker in practice. In order to create a container, you must first create an image. You can think of an image as a snapshot of your machine in time. So, in our example, we locally have a package.json and express dependency in Node modules. In addition to that, we have Node version 14.16.1 installed on our local machine, and we have our code for the web server that returns Hello Cloud Native. You can take a snapshot of all these files and dependencies, and that would be your image. So down the line, you can change your code locally as you continue to develop the application. Say you change your server to return Hello World instead of Hello Cloud Native, but your image will still contain the code from our current snapshot in time. You can, of course, choose to update your image or publish a new version of your image if you want to. A Docker image is a unit of packaging that includes everything that you need to run an application: the code or binary, the runtime and its dependencies, any other OS constructs or file system objects that's required. So your image essentially represents a file system, and your code can be stored anywhere you want. In our example, we will choose to store our source code for the web server under this location called /app. And because our root is /app, inside it we'll have Node modules and Express the same way in your local machine you have Node modules and Express. Since Node is required to run this application, we will also compose our image to come with Node pre-installed. The location where Node is usually installed is user/local/bin/node. Now that you know what an image is, how do you create an image? To create an image, you must first create a file called the Docker file. And a Docker file is simply a file that gives Docker instructions on how to build your image. And each command in the Docker file can be thought of as something that adds a layer to the file system of your container. For example, we want this package.json file in our container. So we can copy our package.json file from the repository root and put it anywhere on the container. And for our example, we will put it inside the app directory. So this copy command provides a new layer to your file system inside the container. In addition to package.json, we also want to copy package.lock.json into the app directory and the index.js file into the app directory. You can simplify this command by grouping multiple copy statements together, like so. The copy command basically expects as your last argument the destination to where the files need to be copied and all the other arguments to be the files that you actually want to copy. Now, your application also needs all its dependencies like Express, which is inside the Node modules directory. Instead of copying large directories like Node modules, it is better to install them directly on your container like you would do so on a new local machine when you clone a repository. Docker gives you a run command to execute anything that you want when building your image. So we're going to add a run command which says run npm install. However, we want to run npm install inside the app directory. You can do this by changing your working directory to app. And because we're changing the working directory, we can change this absolute reference and point it and replace it with a local reference. There are still a couple of problems with the Docker file, but let's try to build a container image out of this Docker file to see what errors we will get. To do this, I'm going to go to my terminal and I'm going to run a command called docker build, which takes in a couple of parameters. The first one being tag, where you provide a name with which your image will be tagged. And I'm going to tag my image as simple node server. And you need to provide the path to your Docker file, which is at the root of my repository here. And you need to provide the root from which this Docker command should be run. And this is basically this path right here. But because we're already in that path, we can simply just provide a local reference to that path which is dot slash or simply just dot. And when we run this command, you will see that we run into this error called fail to create LLB definition, no build stage in current context. And this is because all Docker images need a build stage. You can define a build stage using the from keyword. Now, you can also have multiple build stages by providing multiple from keywords like so. But for our example, we're just going to use a single build stage. The from keyword expects a base image, and you can choose to provide no base image by using the scratch image. And what you're essentially saying here is I want to build my image from scratch. But that means that your base image has nothing inside its file system. And this means you cannot run npm install because npm is not installed in your base image at all. At this point, you might be asking, why don't we use the run command to install Node? And this is a valid point, but the only problem here is that the apt get command does not exist inside this scratch image. So let's switch our scratch image to be Ubuntu, which contains the apt get command. With Ubuntu, you can install Node.js and create your container with a bit of code that looks like this. Now, if we run the docker build command, you should get Node installed onto our container image. So Node has now been installed into our container image. And if you can see, npm install also ran successfully. Now, there is a much easier way to get a Node environment. All you have to do is change your base image to have Node pre-installed. So basically, I remove all of this code and I simply just replace it with from Node. Looks a lot cleaner, doesn't it? Since we want a specific version of Node, you simply just provide this version as part of your base image like so. Let's try to build our container image from this new Docker file. We can simplify our previous Docker command by providing shorthands for the argument parameters, where -t refers to our tag, and I'm going to call it simple node server again. And we can actually skip the -- file Docker file command because by default, if there is no Docker file specified, the docker build command takes the Docker file that's located at the root of the repository. And let's run this command now. Our container image has now been built and our Docker file is sort of almost complete, but let's take a quick break here and come back to see how to run our web server as a container.